You're not singing.
This is
Everybody loves him.
Tell me, can you stand
the rain?
Whoa, whoa, storms will come. I know. Can you stand it? Can you stand the rain? And ooh.
Amazing job. K-Ladies in the building.
I'm just spitting. Yeah, I'm just spitting. I'm just spitting. This shit have been on my mind for quite some time. I gotta put the shit on the line. I'm just spitting. Yeah, I'm just spitting.
This is gonna be on the air?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's why we. But you thought we were just doing that to hear you.
Guess what? Welcome back. Welcome all the way to hell back.
Okay.
Yet another episode of Dropping Dymes podcast. If it's your first time, your 115th time, or your 138th time, or whatever, my name is Byron.
I'm Wally.
And I'm Brandon.
And we are Dropping Dymes podcast. And today we have a special guest.
Super
the
special.
cake lady.
You about to get a new
Ariel is
nickname.
in the building.
Miss Ariel Lomax.
Hello.
Say.
You gotta give us volume now. You got us. There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Of course, before we jump into it, if you're watching us, subscribe. Please subscribe, share, comment, like, hit the bell,
Hit the
thumbs up.
Yeah.
Subscribe.
Leave us a comment. Subscribe. Go on your mom's phone. Subscribe.
Create an account.
Even if you're on the podcast,
Subscribe. Log in and then subscribe. If you have a Gmail account, you actually already have a YouTube
Just
down
log in.
south,
Just
AOL, whatever
log
you may
in
have.
and subscribe. Show some love.
Hey, you know, I can't get into my Facebook account because it's tied to my Bell South Yahoo, and I have no way to get back in. So I
Jesus
can't.
Christ.
I only way I
Can't
can
talk
get
to
in.
your family. That's all the people on Facebook.
I think there's other ways. Other ways that I got.
Facebook is the family one. That's what the family is. That's so true.
all the people on Facebook.
Also, go by www.droppingdymes.com. Dimes with a Y.
With a Y, baby.
Get a shirt, some pants.
Where my shirt at?
Oh, it's in
We
there.
got one for you.
www.droppingdymes.
That's what it said. Dimes with a Y. Get your favorite one. Sweatshirt, t-shirt, crew neck, hoodie, whatever. We may even have a dress over there.
We're trying to get new equipment and more cameras and different views
The
and more
toaster ovens
mics.
are on the way.
You know, so
these
help us
tariffs
out.
is fucking things up. Sorry, excuse my language. Brandon
Why?
is working on his language. I'm not working on mine. But the tariffs are
I didn't
fucking
do
up
bad
the
last
toasters.
episode.
You didn't?
Nope.
Even when we
We
got
trying to
into
get
it?
the nose rings in here, and they are stuck in China. And all of that, man. So
Nose rings.
remember,
Nose rings
voting
coming
is
soon.
That's a
important.
joke on me. They said.
Voting is
She
important.
noticed.
They said.
I mean, I got you.
Yeah,
It's
she
fine.
got one.
Yeah,
so
you see how
much.
she's a
She got
shield?
one. What happened? What
I
did
didn't
you
hear him.
say?
I
What he
plead
said?
the fifth.
What did you say?
I said, you see how she's a she, though?
Yeah.
All right, cool. That's right.
Are we judging?
No, not at all.
Bro, do you know all types of people listen?
Yeah.
So what are you trying to say?
I know. Speak to your nose ring group, man.
What are you no? What are you trying to
What'd
say?
you say,
She's a she. No, what does that mean? What does she's a she mean?
I don't like where this is going. Also, we are on Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
Apple Podcasts.
So we
Sometimes.
almost caught up. So remember, we are your favorite podcast's favorite.
I'm glad I had to
pod.
drink this one.
So also, any other anything else?
My turn now.
Wait, nope, not yet. Have your friend tell their friend, come be our friend. I ain't feel like letting you talk, bro.
Did y'all say hit the bell?
Yeah.
Okay.
They went back. They went
I
back.
don't like this episode.
You don't like this episode.
No, not.
It ain't got nothing to do with this.
I mean, but I'm here.
We ain't even introduced you yet.
Oh.
Come on, man. You know how this go.
She a vet, right?
She a vet.
You a vet.
She seemed like she was,
Hey,
but
we a little different, though.
yeah.
A little bit. All right,
And now,
my turn. So look, I wanted the group to meet this wonderful person that's sitting next to me. I honestly, to be honest, transparent, we don't even have like the most best friend relationship, but when you see people, and you can be in an entire room, and there's certain people that stand out because of the way that they move, the way that they communicate, the way that they act, the way that they carry themselves. Ariel is one of those people. She's somebody that is disciplined. She's somebody that's focused. She's somebody that is a steward to her community. She's somebody that is driven and somebody that's impactful to people that are around her.
Keep going, brother.
And I felt like she would be a good person to bring to the podcast for these fools to learn something from, but then also for you all and us to get some of her motivation, some of her spirit to help us move forward in our path in life. So, introducing the wonderful Miss Ariel Lomax.
That was a great introduction.
It was. He didn't even say her shit about it.
I'm so like honored. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Wow.
And this will be
Okay.
her last time on here.
I bet you it's not.
AKA cake lady. Come through.
Look, she is an AKA.
I am an AKA.
Ski-wee.
That's why I wore my green.
I know. You know what's up?
I got pink
Shout
socks.
out Alpha Pie Chapter.
Before we get rolling, is there anything that you...
from? Sorry.
The Alpha Pie Chapter. The sweet Alpha Pie Chapter from Clark Atlanta University.
Clark Atlanta, okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Hey, y'all.
We sorry. How bad?
We learning, right?
Yeah.
Is there anything before we get started? Because we about to go in the roller coaster of life.
Okay.
Anything that you want to just drop off?
Tell us what keep you so busy, because we talked about how busy you are. So tell us some of these things that
Some of
keep
the
you
things
so
that
busy.
keep me
out here.
busy. Okay. I am a corporate black girl. I work in corporate IT as an engagement director. I have a bakery, Sweet Monroe's Bakery. I lead a couple nonprofits, one being the Crystal Renee Hazlett Foundation. I'm the executive director there. I have hashtag Lunch Back Atlanta that I lead here in Atlanta, Georgia, where we feed our neighbors without homes every third Saturday of every month. I do some freelance PMing for certain things and events. And I'm just like the person, if you want to serve or have an idea about how to serve the community, I'm tapped on. And I'm helping organize that every way I can. So that's me. And I'm showing up for everybody and everything. However I can.
And that's why she's here. Showing up for us.
Okay.
You ain't have to do that.
What? Nobody heard me.
So wild. What did he say?
Crazy.
Nothing.
What'd you do?
But you know it's in the mic, so it's in here. It's going to hit there a lot
I
louder.
cleared my throat.
Oh my goodness. She's never coming back.
We're going to jump right into this question of the week.
What's the question?
You see how acting different? I was acting different
You
earlier
got,
today.
you got that question of the week?
I do have a question.
Okay.
All right. So one of the things that Miss Ariel does consistently is drop off quotes to the world. Yeah.
I do.
It's like one of her favorite things to do. It seems like, but it's also something that's helping the people that are following her, looking at what she's doing. So I wanted to ask you about a quote that you put. Actually, two. We'll start with one. And what did it mean to you when you wrote it or read it, and then how did it affect or show itself in your life?
Okay.
All right, you ready? Sometimes you need a little rain to bloom.
Ooh.
What did that mean to you when you read it, and how has it applied to you in life?
When I read that, we said we're going to get real, right?
Yeah.
Y'all all right?
I mean, you can lie if you want to, because
I don't
sometimes
have to lie. But
some
I don't,
people here do.
some people like to keep it at surface level. They
we
want to go
don't.
deep.
Not here.
All right. So, I was a victim of domestic violence in 2020. From 2020 until 2023, I was fighting to get him in jail because I was the fifth girl he had abused, but I was the first one to press charges. So, from 2020 and COVID until 2023, it was very dark. And it was a lot of rain. It was a lot of court. It was a lot of trying to make sure I'm perfect and all these things. And I could not understand for the life of me, like, okay, God, all the things I've been doing, the woman I've been, like, why is this happening? And once that happened, once we got him in jail, literally it was before my 33rd birthday, crazy. That's when my life started to, like, bloom. Everything that had happened since that moment, everything about my life elevated. Everything was blooming. I love flowers as well, and I just always saw, like, okay, sometimes you need a little bit of rain in your life for your life to bloom in the way that it was meant to. And so versus asking, like, why, just wait and just see. accept whatever is happening, wait and see. So that's where that came from, because I was in it. I was like, oh, life sucks. Why is this? Why me? Why me? Why me? And I had to ask myself, like, why not me? Why not you? What makes you exempt from anybody else in this world to not go through this? But also, you have the right tribe. You have the resilience. You have all the things you need to be able to go through it and get through it and not lose yourself and help somebody else in the process. So that's where that came from.
Yeah.
Y'all all right?
I'm good. So I do have a question. Did the other ladies come forward when yours got started?
So once it came out, he was a maker that went to Clark Atlanta as well. We ran track together.
Get that king get flowers.
Say what?
Get that king get flowers.
What
Call
king?
him out. Goddamn it. Shit. Put him out there. God damn.
You can Google it and see.
Shit.
But that was the whole point. The reason why it was happening, because nobody ever talked about it. So when it came out, our school, people was like, you can talk to this person, talk to that person. So I talked to the girls and the women, and they were like, it happened to me. They validated everything that happened to me. And they were actually witnesses in my case. So we got it to a point with the judge where he allowed their testimonies and their experience to be evidence. So I was getting him for all of us. And I did.
Fuck you, Greg Roberts.
Omega.
That's how I felt. You like, it was Omega Clark.
Everybody know who it was. It ain't no secret. And now you can't hide from it. So now, and that was the point, where everything in the dark to come to light, so that the next woman, she know what she got. She gets to make a choice.
So you didn't find out about the other women until you came up?
Correct.
Okay, cool.
I did not know until it happened to me. Because I mean, if you saw him right now, you'd be like, him. I'm like, him.
That's usually how it goes.
Just talk about that. Something like that.
Scary.
That's usually how it
So
goes.
look, we always like, you never really know why somebody won't come out, and on TV they might say like they are whatever reason, but like, did the women tell you the reasons why they were scared to come out or didn't come out against him?
Yes. Yes. I will say, just generally, it's the one, because I went through it. When it first happened, I felt bad for him. Why? I don't know, because I didn't touch him. But it was almost like, the world's about to hate this person, and you don't want to believe the person that you're seeing. The one thing I have learned is, when somebody shows you who they are, believe them the first time. Please and thank you. Save yourself all the trouble, the pain, the whatever. They are that person, and it's not your job to try to save them. A lot of women have this savior. I can change him. He didn't mean it.
That's why I asked, did you know before or until after? Okay.
Well, let me say that I will be transparent enough to say the physical abuse only happened once. Okay. There was a verbal incident like a month prior, where that should have been enough for me to be like, I'm out. Like the way my daddy raised me, no. But again,
shout out to Pops.
Shout out to Mike Lomax. Hey, but it's the I'm sorry. Mike, Big Mike. They call him Big Mike for a reason. But yeah, it was the I'm sorry. I felt bad. I'm a very empathetic person, and I also had that. It went back to knowing my own worth and my own value. So why I would even give that a second look. So, again, a lot of things just have to happen for you to bloom into the person you're supposed to. So, yeah, I should have left the first time, the verbal abuse situation, but I had never been in that situation before. So
those dark moments are sometimes when the seed is being planted too. Like that rain comes because a seed was planted in a dark place.
Listen, the one thing,
we don't always know why it's dark like that.
We do not, but I do think that God wanted to use my testimony in some way. I wouldn't be sitting here. I wouldn't have met you at the gym, honestly, if this stuff, like, I wasn't doing the things I'm doing now, to where people would be able to see, okay, she went through that, but that ain't who she is. Like, I came out of that a better version of myself. I still have my light, I still have my smile, and I fought for that. So it wasn't just it happened. I had to be intentional about using that darkness. And
I don't know those other ladies at all, period, but like sometimes it takes a different strength. Like, not saying that they didn't have it, but sometimes it takes a different strength with a different village to back them to be able to come out and be okay with saying the things that they say.
Yeah.
To point the finger and be like, this person did this to me. Because sometimes I know somebody who went through something similar, and they didn't say anything because the person who did it had a certain stature.
Yep.
So they didn't want to come out and say nothing because that person would have made them look stupid, or
yes,
their reach was different than hers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So sometimes it takes a bunch of different, like, it's crazy because like life will line it up so that all these stars align for a situation that looks so grim and dark to like turn into something bigger and greater and help more people than just yourself.
Yeah.
So
I didn't. I think when you go back to people and why they go back, they don't say anything. You're ashamed. You're embarrassed. Why? I don't know, because you didn't do it. But it's almost like I take more accountability for choosing that person. Like, I made that choice. I'm a very accountable person, so I have a hard time doing this versus doing like, well, why did I choose him? Like, why did I not see this before?
Amazing.
But it's, you said what?
That's amazing.
Talk about that
Accountability is important. But see, but it's also like you can't take accountability for somebody else's actions.
Right.
And the one thing I will say is I was very open about it when it happened. I had to. It sounds really crazy, but the I can't cuss, can I?
no.
The
nigga bit my face. He body slammed me, bit my
talk
face.
about this shit.
We was just talking about you before
broke
you
my
got here.
phone so I couldn't call someone. So I had to get on a computer, face messed up everything, and email 3 friends. One in Texas, one in LA, one in Georgia. From Facebook. It was a Facebook. No, it was an email. They Facebook called me and she saw me. So she had to call my other friend. So it was like this thing where it had to happen. I called my dad. He was in Brazil, just had ACL surgery. He happened on the plane the next day. My friends here got me a hotel. Like,
Man,
he couldn't do shit because he, the police already got him. So they were like, the ex called, like, you already called the cops. So I'm like, I did. He said, well, I can't do nothing, but if you need something. But I also had friends. And me being honest with them, and what I tell people all the time, stop hiding that shit. If my friend came to me right now and said that was happening with her, I would talk to her through it, but I would also have to give her space to figure that out. But I'm gonna always have my Glock ready, because now I got a gun. But my friends held me up.
Talk to the right people.
My friends held me up. Yeah, I got me a Glock now. I'm getting me a shotgun real soon. But I have my friends that genuinely, like, they were there. Like, my phone rang. He called me. My friend said, no, hell no. They blocked it. And they also reminded me from that day, you did nothing wrong here. Do not look at this and look at yourself in any way. Like, I was so empowered. If I could give my friends out to everybody and just like rent them, go ahead. Have this support system, because it helps. It really does help. It helps you get through it and have the courage to do what needs to be done. So
how did the reason we're shooting the time that we are is because you said you had to go to church this morning. How did your faith play and all of that? And that, but then also in life period.
Yeah. So I grew up in church. My mom played the keyboard, piano, all that, organ. So I always grew up in church. I'm from Houston. And I've always known God. Like, it was like a routine. It was like religion. It was religiously. I went to church religiously. But after that happened, I will say that my faith kind of flatlined a little bit, because I felt so betrayed. Like, God, like, what I believe in, what you give out, you get back. And that's not what I was giving out to get that back. So I really had to fight with that as well. Those 3 years, I leaned on therapy more than I leaned on God. So I was praying routinely, but I was not praying genuinely. And I think that is a thing. It wasn't until I went through my breakup recently, last year, 2023, I don't know.
To stop you, the therapy was the work.
The therapy was the work.
The work, because faith without work. So you see what I'm saying?
But
like, you can lean on God, but it gave you the therapy also.
But how that's the challenge, and maybe this is good that we're talking through this, because I feel like I lean too much on therapy and talking to someone versus talking to God.
But
and
God
praying.
probably was talking to you through them.
Yeah,
fair. I didn't think about it like that.
Because a lot of times, like, and we talk about this, like, we'll get to a point where it's like, I did, and then God be like, oh, okay. Like, yeah, cool.
Yeah, but really,
did. Yeah, but
he did.
But yeah, he did.
Yeah,
he actually put people in place to make you feel like I did.
Yeah,
he did.
Were you in therapy before that incident?
No.
So that, in my mind, like, God gave you either the village or somebody or the ability to be able to go to a therapist to create the opportunity to use tools to implement in your life. But it's still also, you found out that I need to also bring myself back to God as well.
Yes.
So the two working in tandem, but God gave you that space to grow and have the tools to fight in the battle you in.
Yeah, that I didn't think about it that way.
Listen to work.
I was like, yeah, I stopped therapy last year because I'm like, I need to go back to church. Like I got baptized in May. Cool. Like now I read my Bible. Like I used to. If you could quote a sermon or a scripture, I couldn't. Like I knew it, but I couldn't quote. Like it wouldn't be on top of my head, and that doesn't mean that you.
I can't.
So I grew up like you. So
yeah.
In the church, my dad played the organ for the church. So when you said that, I already
yeah.
I shot dice at church, so it's kind of the same.
You was at church though.
But you was at
playing. Like we was playing stuff. Everybody was playing stuff. And we was in the back. They was building a new church, and we was just christening it.
Give me a reason.
Making sure the church was the real church, and getting the devil out of us in our own way.
Okay. Yeah. But after that, I was like, you need to go back to God. And I think what happened was I am now learning to love myself through how God loves me. Actually, based on what I'm reading, based on what I'm learning, not just conceptually, based on what I'm told I should.
What does that look like?
Woo.
That's a deep ass question. That's Jesus Christ.
What you say?
So that's a deep ass question.
Isn't that a deep question? Loving myself the way that God loves me is knowing that I'm enough and He made me perfect in His image. I didn't know that. What was that for? What was that for?
No reason.
Because we say a lot of times, and his favorite thing is I am enough.
Yeah, I didn't believe that, and it resonated through the men I was choosing. It resonated through how hard I'm very hard on myself. Like I had to be perfect. If I wasn't perfect, I wasn't shit. That's how I believed it. That's why this is where this residual of me doing so much came from. I got to keep doing. I have to perform. I have to be there. I have to do this in order to be enough for this person, or this person.
So do you still feel like that?
No, I don't feel that way.
I was gonna say, because you ain't shit if you feel like that.
I don't feel that way.
Okay, cool.
No,
because nobody's perfect. Is what I'm getting at.
Yeah, but it
No, I'm saying like
that nigga like, because you ain't shit. I'm like,
what is therapy right now?
Well, she won't be back.
Because if I'm putting all that shit on myself. If I want perfect, I want shit. Oh, okay.
Then you're not. Then you're not, because you're not going to be perfect.
This podcast has been growth because it used to be you ain't shit and just leave it there. Now it's you ain't shit, but this is why.
She knew what I was doing.
Yeah. I know.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
But it's knowing that I'm enough. It's giving myself grace. Like, again, the perfectionist, taking that I got to be perfect all the time hat off. And really looking at it and saying, okay, you can mess up. Just give yourself grace. Everybody does. Like, it's fine. Yeah. It is setting boundaries. It's learning to say no. It's really like loving me more than I love somebody else. And for so long, everybody else is, I can mess up, it's fine. No, you can mess up, it's fine. I mess up, the world ends. If I hurt you, and because I'm human, the world is I'm done. I can never come back from this. You can mess up. I'm like, oh, it's fine. I'm like, why the hell do I give everybody else so much more rope than I give myself? Like, what is happening? Why do I care more about what you think than I care about what I think about me? And so it really is just looking at myself in the mirror and just reminding myself that God made me perfect. And that's it. Like, that period. Leave it right there. You don't have to change. You don't have to be someone that you're not. You have to compromise, but you should not have to. Do you? I think you do have to compromise in life.
Yeah, I know.
In relationships, friendships, all that. I don't argue.
That's amazing.
I do
amazing shit over there.
I don't like to argue. Oh, can y'all hear me better now?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. But yeah. B, what's up? What's the problem?
I know, man. Use your words, though.
He wants smoke.
He does, though. No, if you want it, go ahead.
If you want it, what's up?
I don't want no smoke. You're doing great.
But yeah, I'm loving myself, really, and accepting myself the way that I want everybody else to accept me. That's what this seeing myself and loving myself through God looks like. And also knowing His promises and the principles that go along with getting the promise. So if I want peace beyond understanding, I have to focus on good things. Peace. happy things, God things, you know? So that's why there's always a sermon in my ear. I'm not listening to certain music anymore. I listen to it in certain settings, but I just can't like all the time because it will impact you. It does. Like your mind drives everything else. So
yeah, I told them a little while ago, like I was spending some time. Look at this guy.
We're listening.
Just listen. Yeah. I
spent some time trying to adjust from listening to strictly rap to adding some gospel, even some R&B from these gentlemen. What the hell is going on right now?
I'm just listening, brother.
We're listening.
All right, but
can you hear me better?
But I can physically feel a difference in how I responded and how I approached life. I felt less aggression. I felt less forcefulness. It was more being able to see and feel what was going on around me to be able to then implement myself the way it needed to be consciously. Because a lot of times my emotions were snapping. I think I told you recently, like my emotions can get in the way of the way I truly want to respond and act. So being able to step away from the music that gets into your spirit. We had a whole episode about that. I
think I just had too much music in my spirit. It ain't gonna go nowhere.
Yeah, we know.
I grew up in the No Limit era.
That's a good era.
So I still be on.
So yeah, I definitely feel like making those adjustments in your life add value to the goals that you have in life.
yeah, it does.
So
It does.
in saying that, what are the goals you have in life?
I thought it was two.
How many questions are there? We
I thought
and do we get the answer? No, I'll just play.
I didn't answer the first
Hey,
one.
no, you did.
But he said he had two quotes.
I do. We'll get to it.
Okay, my goals.
All right, we here.
My goals in life, short term, long term.
Let's get the short.
My short term goals right now are. What you laughing at? What's so funny?
I have no idea.
No,
You can't pay me.
Yeah,
I want to know. I want to be on the joke.
No,
You can't
Let me. I
pay
want to
me.
laugh too.
Please, let me laugh.
Sometimes he just
What's
be
going on?
My
Finish
short
this
term
cake order I
goals.
got.
Earlier she did say she's at the end of today.
Yeah, so yeah.
My short term goals right now. I would love to buy my first home this year. I had this warped concept that I would buy my first home with my husband, but I ain't rushing that, so I'm just gonna get it for myself. I just want to continue. I'm trying to maintain how I feel. Like I know, like you go through peaks and valleys in life, but I want to work on this year. Like I turned 35. I want to maintain this level of peace. You said that's cute that I turned 35? I know I look 20, but yeah, I'm turning 35. I want to maintain this level of peace. And my goal this year was to hear more you're welcomes than thank yous. I hear thank you more than I hear you're welcome. And that's been a focus of mine this year. Various, just small things. I think I'm on the right track, so I'm just trying to just pace myself. Nothing to think about it. You get it?
It took me a second.
Need to explain it.
I'm still struggling.
Okay, so
in a rap.
I want to hear
Yeah,
more.
I'm like, okay.
So I want to hear more thank
J.
yous.
Cole said it too.
I want to hear more thank yous than your welcomes.
Oh, I heard it the other way.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So I hear thank you a lot because I do a lot.
Shit.
And now it's like let people do for you.
Okay.
Let people show up for you. Let people treat you, take you out, come to your and just say thank you and then hear back you're welcome. So far it's been working. This year I've heard a lot more you're welcomes or a balance. You're welcomes to thank yous. So that's my short term.
Those are good.
What about long term?
Damn. Thought we was gonna get that other quote.
Get to the fun shit.
My long-term goals. I want a family. I want whoever God has for me, but I want my family. I'm excited to do that. Like, I don't know. That's just my fairy tale, I guess. I can't wait to build my family like how I want to see it, and all the things that I feel like we're missing out of my childhood. But I'm also not rushing it. But I'm excited for it because I just don't think you're meant to be in this life and do it by yourself. Even though you have friends in the village, that intimate partner is different.
Yeah.
It's different.
Is it?
Is it not?
I don't know. Ask you.
Is it different?
Hey, gentlemen, go ahead. Chime in since I'm doing too much. Go ahead.
What God has for me It is for me.
This is true.
You better sing. Oh,
That's all I have. Go ahead.
Special ed. I guess we'll just jump into the next quote. I don't even really want to leave that just yet because you want a family. But what does that really, I guess, mean at the end of the day for you? Like, is it just I just want to have kids, a husband and kids, or is it like I want to have the community of family that you develop? Is it like is there a finite image of it, or is it an infinite image of it?
I think it's an infinite image. I do, like, I'll say this. It's very, y'all are men. As a woman, I'm not saying it's going to be worse or better, but I'm just saying I can only speak from a woman's point of view. I go home at night by myself. And if my mother is not checking on me, it could be days before someone's like, are you okay? Do you need something? And granted, I can hit a group chat with my girls, but it's different when it comes from a partner, a man. So having someone that like genuinely just wants to make sure you're okay, someone that I can like talk about my day with, that is something more so that I'm looking for than anything, or I'm excited to experience genuinely more than anything. It is a family, it is kids, it's making a house a home, but it's also being able to share that with my siblings and my parents. Like, I just don't want to, I want to leave a legacy outside of what I'm doing, and I want to accomplish that with my bloodline. So that's something I've been thinking about lately, but maybe I'll adopt. Maybe I'll adopt. I don't know. We'll see. But it definitely is. And it's also like I have a great community of friends. I have a godchild now. We are all family. So I have it to an extent, but it's like you want your own. Because at the end of the day, when I leave her and her family, I go home to me and my dog, and that's it. And it's like, oh, okay. I'm thankful. Again, I have a roof over my head. I'm very appreciative of what I have, but it's also like, you always have that desire to want more. It isn't about the wedding and the pictures and all that shit. No, I want the actual support.
Not all that shit.
I don't even want a wedding. I don't want to do all that. We can save the money and go invest it somewhere.
Wise word.
But I'm different, and I've been to enough weddings. I've done it.
They need to follow you.
I've done
We
it.
may have a follower or somebody who wants to.
Somebody who's actually subscribed.
Who may jump in the DMs.
they better be subscribed.
You gotta meet me. Don't jump in my DM. You gotta find me somewhere.
Shit. Okay, guys.
I'm like,
I don't do it.
damn.
People are weird.
Fuck it.
Outside is weird.
No, but you know how we talked about earlier, like you learn from people getting burned. Don't get in my DMs. I ain't on no apps.
Fuck.
I just can't do it. I just
Outside
can't
is
do
weird
it.
as fuck.
You have a better chance of getting my attention outside.
But meeting somebody, you got.
Okay,
I think you got a better opportunity with discernment.
Better chance than in my DMs. At the gym. At the grocery store.
That fucking Jimmy killing people. That nigga ain't gonna survive that shit.
I like to go to dinner at certain restaurants.
That nigga might die.
Yeah.
I heard about you at the gym.
Yeah.
That's a no.
Why?
Okay, next.
Why?
Cause you locked in.
Why?
Next.
Why?
Because you're
locked
so
in.
locked in and focused from what we hear. Like you even what you just said. Like if you come to the gym early, run, come back, do your workout, and like that's it.
Do I speak at the gym? I speak at the gym.
Sometimes.
Exactly.
Keep me in the middle of this
Muy
workout.
poquito.
But what if I can't?
But it's fine. It's not like, but it's so look.
So we got a 10% chance at the gym. Okay, where do we have like a 50 and above chance? At?
The like restaurants, parks, like I'm.
So if you're at a restaurant eating alone,
Yeah.
okay, guys,
Yeah.
whatever restaurant she may be
Be
at,
creepy and run up on her at the restaurant.
That's not creepy.
where they don't know where you eat or what you eat.
So look,
Okay,
though, how do they used to do it? You saying like
That's what I'm
you
saying.
telling
That's
them
what they used to do back
open
in
up
the
the
day.
DMs. Why not? What's wrong with a restaurant, grocery store, anywhere outside
nothing.
to make an approach?
nothing's wrong with it. Okay, but from talking to
You
Our
sound
good
like a
sister.
busy woman.
listen, from talking to our good sister, she's nowhere more than a certain amount of time.
That's
Like,
not
she-
true.
Okay, cool.
That's not true.
You work.
It's not true.
You
All right,
work.
so at a restaurant, what was
Yeah.
the third place?
The restaurant outside. I go to the Bellman a lot. I'm out. I work out. Like
Okay,
I'm
cool.
active. Like
All right, so they just
yeah.
have to run into you.
You just gotta run into me because the DMs. You just looking at photos.
So anybody that may be like, dang, she's really my type. She's a cute girl
you
or
better
whatever.
start working out and
she likes all the things that I like.
be fast enough because she used
So-
to run.
Like,
Ain't no used to.
they could
Right.
be, you know, it could be, hey, I saw you on the Dropping Dymes podcast. I'm such and such. I also have this going on. So they can't do that.
They could, but I would not. The likelihood of me thinking that it's
This my
something
camera.
other than
This my camera.
I don't know which camera.
the likelihood of me
Camera
thinking that
on
it's
this
something
episode.
more than just you giving me a compliment is slim.
No, I get that.
And because I look at people, social media to me is not real. You are seeing me
What if
in
they
a
got
dress.
one picture?
I
What
don't
if they
care
have
about
one
what they
picture?
have.
Okay, what
I
you
care
have.
about what you.
Yeah, but what I'm
you're
saying is-
obsessing over how I look on social media.
Not social media.
Okay.
He like
Off
your
of
quotes.
here. Off of here. Exactly what you're talking about. Because
Yeah.
you're giving yourself.
Yeah.
Right? So based off of what they heard on here and what they see.
Reach out to Wallace.
Oh,
Be
shit.
creative.
Alright, fuck with
me.
No, watch this. No, let me explain. Let
Nobody
me
will get
explain.
through.
Run into her.
Let me explain
Okay,
this. Let me
go
explain
ahead.
this. So you're creative as a man, right? You know that me and him
No.
work out together, right? We said it.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, right. So he's on this podcast.
Cool.
There's an opportunity for you to say, hey, she was dope. I heard her say,
She
don't
was
hit her in the
alright.
DMs, but I want to, whatever. You can ask him to play, wingman. You can. It's a way, but there's you can't.
No, I
force
got you. I'm
them.
not- I'm
You know
not-
what
I'm not-
saying?
I'm not against the out.
But
'Cause
I
I tell people
I go
that too.
out. I'm not
Yeah.
a hermit in my house. I like to go. I like to get dressed up.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be outside.
I'm
I'm
not
gonna be
against
inside when I'm outside. But I'm gonna be outside for a few hours.
I'm not against
Yeah,
that. Okay. Just
very
catch
much
her.
so.
Catch her out. Okay.
You can try the DMs. Maybe you might get lucky, and then I'll be like, "B, look, see, I answered."
And don't let me down.
Jeez, that nigga politicking for you.
Don't let me down.
Oh my
I
god.
don't know who you are. Don't let me down. Okay. Shit.
Alright. All this shit.
Go ahead.
All that.
Yeah. So to me, looking from a distance, to be able to do all these things that you do, that you said you've been experienced with, that you've done, it takes a level of discipline. It has to. How has that? And I actually went back and did a little research. I found out that you were a walk-on at Clark Atlanta.
Damn, how you find that? I was.
Scooping. But yeah, we obviously have a connection in that because I was a walk-on at North Carolina A&T, earned a scholarship. But to me, to be able to do all of that, earn a scholarship, then step into the working world and become who you become in the environment of Atlanta, it takes a level of discipline. How has discipline from the inside of who you are affected your life?
I have the life I have now because of how disciplined I've been. I walked on to your point. I didn't want to play sports. I'm tired of playing sports. I played them my whole life. But I also didn't want my mom paying for school any more than she had to. CAU is a private school. I got academic scholarships, but it didn't pay for everything. So the walk-on was to help pay for school. That was it. But college was different than high school. And I had to really hey, if you're going to be here, you want this money, you got to lock in and figure it out. So that was one thing I wanted to pledge in college. If you want it, you got to figure it out. You
Your
got
mom,
practice.
did she pledge to anybody in your family?
I found out later that my cousins were Deltas.
Oh, okay.
They hate me. They love me, but they hate
Yeah,
it.
no,
But
I
it's
get
fine
it.
because
I
we're,
get it.
But I wanted to pledge. I had practice. Figure that shit out. Get to practice early. Get in and get after it and get your ass to the line and be first in line. That way no one can tell you no. You're working hard enough. You're showing up to all of these events. They can't look past you. And then I wanted to work at Deloitte. Get the internship. Went up there, got an interview, had no appointment, and
What is
figured it out.
Deloitte?
Deloitte is a Big Four consulting firm. A Big Four consulting firm.
Okay.
And so that's where I wanted to intern when I was in college. Wanted to get my first job there. I did. I wanted to start a bakery. You can do that, but it's 24 hours. You have a job too, so you have to manage that. You have 24 hours in every day. You have to now schedule out everything. And it's just, it became either you want it bad enough or you don't. And if you want it bad enough, you're gonna discipline yourself enough to do what needs to happen for you to achieve what you're trying to achieve. So for me, I would not have anything that I have. I would not have been able to travel or have the relationships I have without discipline. I think it's your mindset. It just really shows, it separates you from other people. And how much you want it or you don't want it is based on how disciplined you are. Does that answer your question?
Hell yeah.
Oh, okay.
Where did the bakery come from?
Yeah, so I've been baking. My aunt, my mom's sister, my auntie Melba was the baker of our family. So every holiday, She did all our cakes, our Easter basket. We were that family. Every kid got an Easter basket. Every kid got a cake, everything. And I used to lick the bowl because I was a little fat girl. You'll never see those pictures ever. I burned them all, but I was a little chubby girl. You can't. I prompt. They're not on the internet.
Somebody got them.
So
what was the dad?
I used
what
to
was
be
the dad's name?
fat.
Reach out to
Check with Big
Pops.
Mike.
No, Big Mike ain't gonna have them. Now Lori Michelle Lewis might, but Big Mike ain't got them.
Yeah.
So she baked. I've always loved baking. I started baking in high school. I was baking my teammates and my friends in 9th grade like little cake box cakes for their birthday, like in a little tin. I majored in culinary arts in high school. I was supposed to open a bakery, but I didn't think they made enough money. So I came to Clark, Atlanta and wanted to go get my business degree so I could learn how to really take care of a business. And I just got wrapped up in corporate. And my god sister, her name is Nichelle Monroe. We call her Nene. She passed away from kidney failure. Before she passed, she made me promise her that I would still open my bakery, even if I did it part-time, just doing it because she know I love to do it. And don't forget about your dreams because you're making money. And I think that's the one thing that I regret. I let my salary, it made me forget my dream versus fund my dream initially, because I would have had this since 2010. I would have been baking. I was baking in college, but not for real. So I named it Sweet Monroe's Bakery after my god sister. Okay. I've been baking officially since 2017. Cakes, cake pops, everything I've taught myself how to do through trial and error. Because I made a whole dessert spread today. Cake pops, Rice Krispie treats, cakes, pretzel sticks. Y'all will have cinnamon rolls in 2 weeks. Don't do that, V. Don't do that.
Sorry.
Oh my God.
You know how I always talk to y'all about people walking around with a resume. And so I've had a couple events, of course, Valentine's Day for work. I've had something. And it's because the way she carries herself, presents herself, and the way she moves through life, I'm like, you know what? I always want to support people when they're doing stuff. So through my company, through personally, I'm always going to. She's my first stop. It's a cake for my sister. It's Valentine's Day cake pops. This guy.
I'm laughing at her ass.
I love that. That's how it should be, though. You gotta don't go to Publix, even if it's last minute. Just try. Hit me up. I'll figure it out. I promise you. If I mess with you, I'm gonna try.
And to be honest, she has figured it out. It was one time that I probably should have came a little sooner, but she figured it out. But it's just because of how she.
Was that for our birthday?
Huh?
Was that for my birthday?
No.
Oh. Because I never got shit for my birthday.
Exactly.
She knew that one.
Oh, was that for my birthday?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
Fuck
Wasn't
no.
for any of our
He said, "Fuck no."
That's cool. We see what it is.
As long as
Now
you
you're
know.
gonna get one for your birthday.
No,
From
it's
here
not.
on out. Both of you, all
My
three
birthday
of y'all gonna get
My
one.
birthday just passed.
When's your birthday?
January 30th.
Happy belated birthday.
Thank you.
Guess you gotta wait 11 months.
That's wrong. Oh, that's wrong. But I
Here's what
mean,
it
it's
is,
up
man.
to you.
No, I would like it.
Run that shit back.
I'll get your order later.
thanks.
I'll bring it with the cinnamon rolls.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Hey, look, the quote, the second quote. That
we there.
we can go back to
Okay,
that now.
cool. Let's go.
And we've actually kind of seen it in play in some of the things we talked about. Is how you do anything is how you can do everything. You got so much energy in one space, but it obviously looks like you take that same energy into every space in your life. Where did that come from, and how has it helped you?
I despise inconsistency.
That's strong.
Hate it.
Shit, that's strong.
It is strong. That's how much I despise it. So if you gonna give your
in my
all,
face if you want to. I don't care.
I was like,
That's a hit dog right there.
the only a hit dog I holla.
For sure.
But I really do. I don't like it, and so I'm a
Me
person
neither,
of you
but
be.
it happens.
Oh, you are.
You gotta be who you want everybody else to be, and be what you want to see in the world. So for me, I just don't like inconsistency. I like, if you're gonna do it, we're striving for excellence in everything that we do. We don't have that shit. So for me, how you do one thing is how you do everything. So if you work out lackadaisical in the gym, how you actually working? Are you lackadaisical with your work? Are you checking it? Is it quality? Like, if you are not waking up and showing up for yourself, if you're not prioritizing your goals, that's gonna show up in your work life, your personal life, and your work life. Like, it all ties together. And I do think that people don't necessarily understand that. They don't really.
I think we pick and choose.
Really, explain.
Yeah, I do. Because I'm a person who's gonna provide, right? So when it comes down to work or anything related to, or with getting money or whatever, I'm 10 toes down. All the effort, all the everything. I go to the gym, but sometimes
say that statement again.
Huh?
Say that statement again.
I forgot it.
Okay.
Go back to it.
He said, as it comes to him providing.
Okay.
And
You're gonna go 10 toes down.
He 10 toes down.
You're gonna do
He gonna
everything.
go-
You're gonna put the effort in.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like you mentioned, working out. Yeah, I do it, but do I go as hard as I go as far as getting money? Probably not.
But do you complain about how you look as physically?
I know.
Because if you don't, then it's the people that complain about, I wish I could do this and do that. Okay, well then get up and get out. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, it's not you. Like, I get it to what you're saying.
So I'm different. Okay, cool. All right, you ain't talking about me. Go ahead.
You're different, B. You're different. But it's the ones that like complain, like.
No, like the fat people. So it's like it's fat. No, see, I don't, bro. I'm tired.
But there's skinny people. There's not just fat people.
Okay.
There's people that don't love how they look.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay.
All right. People that don't love how they look. We getting soft, man.
Everybody's
We dealt with that last part. What you got here?
Oh, really?
All right, so people that don't like the way they look, that don't do nothing about it. That's
what I'm talking about. Yeah, like, you don't like how much you making. You don't like that you don't have more responsibility. Okay, so what are you doing about it? Because you're just
not responding to those DMs.
I don't get DMs because they know I don't.
That was it.
I don't get DMs.
That was it.
I don't get DMs. No, I don't get. Nobody DMs me. Y'all don't believe me? I swear.
But if they did, you still wouldn't check it.
It's
That's
cool.
what you said.
It's cool.
But I don't get DMs.
Okay, cool. Got it.
Anyway,
It's an excuse for everything.
It's not an excuse. I don't get DMs. I don't get DMs.
Go out the window in some cases.
I don't get DMs.
Okay, cool.
But yes, how you doing things, how you do everything. So if you want greatness in any part of your life, make sure you're being great. Like, it was, that post was about a situation, I think a person, and I think they were complaining about something. And I was like, oof. But if you just spend half as much effort you do complaining, just actually trying, you would see all the things you're trying to see. But you're not there yet. And you don't realize, like, the impact of what you do. Like, you doing, how lazy you are with, are you okay?
No, I'm fine.
I thought you jumped. How lazy you are with doing this. And with, you see, I'm like, is everybody good? Everybody okay? How lazy you are with just studying, for example. You're going to be lazy at the job site. Like, so I'm not surprised that you're not making more money or getting more responsibility. Like, you're not serious about this. So how you do this is going to impact how you do that. So
I got that.
Yeah.
I think it also can be seen as a self-motivation point, as in, like, I've shown myself that I can do really good in this space, whether it's in the gym or whatever. But then you're lacking in your finances. You're lacking in your social interactions. You're lacking in your face. Like, you've already shown yourself that you got this type of effort inside of you. Apply it to the rest of your life, and you'll get the things that you want.
When you're supposed to get them. I think that's the thing too. Yeah. We want instant gratification for all the hard work we do or all the effort we put in, and sometimes you may not see it then. What was it? John 13:7. You may not know now. For
John
you,
13:7.
John 13:7.
I don't know. If you started, I may be able to finish it.
I don't want to misquote it.
I know John 3:16.
Not 3:16.
I know it.
13:7. For you may not understand now, but I think it's in time you will. Something like that. I'm paraphrasing it.
You read the Bible. You know.
You do not realize now what I am doing, but later you will understand.
You will understand. So you may not see the glory of all your hard work now, but you will later if you just continue to put forth the effort and be consistent with that. Again, it goes back to consistency. It goes back to just continuing. You'll see it when you're supposed to, not a second sooner, and I do believe that.
So what if you're consistently failing? Are you okay with that?
We gotta talk.
Okay, all right.
Maybe
You
you're
love consistency.
I'd rather you fail.
You could be in the wrong place.
Fail and learn. You could be in the wrong place.
Yeah.
You could be focused on the wrong things. Absolutely, that is the thing. So you gotta work hard at the right things.
It's a joke.
I know, but that's real.
I'm
about
looking
to-
at
I'm
his
gonna
face.
be real.
I saw his face.
I was about to go real.
Here we go.
That shit happens.
It does happen.
That shit happens.
It does.
It happens.
I think sometimes that can happen when you start to base what you're doing on somebody else's dream. Like,
Or how you saw it when you first started.
I think, like, because I know.
Or nah,
We don't. I wouldn't
a lot of people, especially dudes I grew up with, they was like, I want to play football because so and so play football, and he's good. I'm just as good, but it's that person's dream. Like they get up and like they breathe, live, eat that shit.
And you don't see when they're doing that part.
Yeah, and you just like, I can be good at this if I really want to, and it's not your dream. Like, so, yeah, it's easy to have your focus in the wrong place, be putting your efforts in the wrong place, and then when you're not getting the results that you think you should be getting or striving for, then you're like, well, what the fuck is going wrong? This not for you.
Do y'all believe in like finding what do they call them, the little wins in a loss?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, because I feel like some people could get so caught up in not getting the trophy
we
or
told
winning.
you that, motherfucker.
You said what?
I said we told you that.
Oh well, I learned
Maybe
it.
that's learning. That's good.
I learned shit.
No, look, when you said it, I'm like, oh shit.
I've said that before. Oh, you was listening.
I was talking to her. Shit.
It's some growth going on in this book.
It is. Hey, I'm okay.
Yeah, there's little wins, and there's little wins in all your losses. I think it's only a loss if you didn't learn.
Yeah.
I don't even think it's a loss. I think everything's a lesson.
You either win or you learn.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Ain't no in between.
ain't no in between.
Ain't no in between.
What's on your mind, Brandon?
Nothing.
That's terrible.
That's terrible.
Leave me alone.
Nah, you said it's gonna be your best episode. I'm
No, I
ready.
said
What's up?
I said I was gonna be quiet. This episode.
Why?
I don't know.
That's weird.
He's quiet for guests.
Sometimes.
He's usually
I don't
pretty
understand it
quiet.
though. You scared?
No, I kind of
You
let them
scared?
have their thing.
Yeah.
No.
So you
Especially
don't
when
have a
got
man.
past the first
No,
two
I don't have a
quarters.
man.
So how is dating life going right now, and especially in Atlanta?
Atlanta. I have not been dating.
Okay.
The
cool.
only person that I had been dating does not live here.
Okay.
He actually lives in another country. So,
Where
yeah, it's
did you meet
crazy.
him?
I met him in Atlanta.
Okay.
Before he moved.
Okay.
So,
Not in the DMs.
not in my DMs. Not at all.
He was lame
You
anyway.
better stop
No,
doing
he's
that shit.
great.
You should have just.
Y'all
great
still
guy.
communicate?
Yeah,
or
we
talk?
still communicate.
Do you
Yeah.
go to that country?
No,
Okay.
not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
What country?
Thailand.
Shit.
You gotta be careful. In Thailand.
I know. I've
Shit
been there
get-
though. I've been
Shit
there.
gets real freaky over there.
I know. I heard.
Baby oil
Trust me, I
everywhere.
know.
We got
I know.
Baby oil everywhere.
Penises over there.
It's the transgender. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I saw a video.
No, we were there and like these.
You gotta put the F on black.
Yeah, you do.
We were there, and these men snuck off with some of them, and their wives found them, and they were like kicking their asses
Really?
on the beach. They snuck off with some he-she's.
Listen.
It was crazy.
I'm
I don't
telling
think we
you.
should say that.
No, listen.
Some he-she's you can't say.
Yeah, I don't know if you can say that. Don't
Take
judge
that
them.
out. They snuck off with
We
some.
don't edit nothing.
This is actually going live.
I'm not.
Hey, everybody,
I'm not going to Thailand.
Thailand's beautiful.
I believe it. It
A lot of
looks
black
beautiful.
people.
Yeah, it's
I'm
a lot of
going
black
with
people.
a significant other though. Like I'm not going on.
Them
no
dudes
motion.
went with their significant others.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. They were
get
with
banged.
they were
They
not
just
us.
wanna.
They're gay. And I don't know
They
if
were
you're
not
seeing the
us,
trans community over there.
This man said he watched the video.
No,
Yeah,
I
you
seen
did
it.
say that.
So I
told
seen
you.
a video
The S, you gotta put the S on blacks.
Instagram when they were walking down the street. Right, so I guess this is the street of
It's like
the
prostitution.
community.
Yeah, it's a lot of prostitution.
Like the red light district.
Yeah.
But in Thailand.
But this was
Yeah.
with the chicks with the penises.
Mm-hmm.
Chicks with dicks.
But if you see them on that street, shit,
You wouldn't know.
Hey man, get me out of here. Shit.
Yeah, I
You
don't
won't
think
know
he's on
until-
that street.
You won't know until
I
you go
doubt
in the
he's
room.
on that street. I doubt he's on
Nigga,
that
hopefully
street.
he's not on that street.
Drop
He's
it.
not.
And
He's
you know,
not. He's not. But dating in Atlanta, so back to the question.
yeah.
Thank
I
you.
wasn't going.
Thank
I
you.
wasn't saying he was on there.
I'm not concerned. But
That's good.
yeah, but dating in Atlanta is I'm fatigued. I'm not interested, to be honest.
Okay.
It's a melting pot of like the same people. There are some I'm trying to say this so politically correct.
Please don't.
Give us
Don't. Go ahead.
straight raw.
I just think I'm a special person, and that it's gonna take a special man, and I don't think that special man is in the city
I
of
could truly
Atlanta.
believe
You
that.
don't-
I don't know what city he's in.
But it's the
He probably go to the
flashiness.
gym and then he go
But
to
you
work.
have to also go as hard as me. Like, I don't want to be told to stop. Like, stop, slow down. No,
Like in life,
I got
right?
you. Like, hey, I'm gonna bring you your food. You ain't gotta cook tonight. Like, I need someone that literally
To match that energy.
to match my energy. Like, we are
Does
both
he have to match it, or can he support the energy?
support it and
Match.
match it in
She
your
won't
own
match.
way.
She won't match.
I don't expect a me. I don't want someone that is me, but I want someone that can love me the way that I would love them, which is supporting them, which is also challenging them, which is giving them space, which is also, it's that companion, that balance. I don't think I need a me, but I do need someone that understands. You may not operate how I operate, but you understand why I operate this way, and you give me the space to do so. But you also know I'm a very submissive girl, so it's like, I need you to sit down today. Okay, yes, sir, I can do that. Like, it's fine. Like, you know when to
Assert yourself.
assert that with me. Atlanta, they want to flash the keys. I drive a Toyota Corolla. She is paid off. I love her. Could I get me another car? Sure. Do I need it? No. I don't care about the money you got. I don't care about the car you drive. I don't care about what letters you got.
About my car.
What was your car?
If I go outside, evidently, I won't get no women because
What kind of car you got?
2017 Sonata.
Okay, I got a 2017 Toyota Corolla.
Yeah, they made a post about
It's
them,
superficial.
They was like,
Is it paid for?
of course.
Exactly. I don't have to know.
They was like, if you get, I said, God damn. So if I ever
But
go back
that's
outside,
crazy,
a
I
type.
love
Those type of women. It's
Stay right
like.
inside.
yeah, no.
Yeah, I'm not. It's very difficult, and it's hard now that I've been here so long. I've been here since 2009. I'm fatigued. Like, I ain't going out. I go out to eat. I don't go out to clubs.
You
I
go
don't go
out
out
to
to
eat,
lounging.
Where do you go?
You
eat?
get on my nerves.
What?
Where do I go eat?
Yeah.
I like ate sushi.
Ate sushi.
Don't repeat it. I saying it one time is enough.
I'm good.
He just reiterating.
That's all. What else?
He just making sure that you.
Buckhead. I love MCK. Shout out to them at MCK. MCK is great.
I know.
Yeah, those
My
are two places I go.
knows the owner. Yeah.
I know the owners.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Everybody knows the owners.
I don't. I mean, I think it's his cousin or some shit.
Well,
No,
we're nobody,
it's
so
a joke
okay.
because they have a thing that says "I know the owners" on the
Oh,
table.
I didn't know that.
Oh, I
As
was like,
reservation.
No, my owner. I mean, my barber is his cousin or some shit. So he was telling me about it. But yeah,
Yeah.
okay, guys. All right. Where else?
That's enough.
Yeah.
I said Buckhead.
Those two spots. Buckhead.
I said
That's
I be in
crazy.
Buckhead.
All right, Buckhead.
That's enough. There's only so many spots
She
in
be in
Buckhead.
Buckhead. She be in Buckhead.
I be
And
in
on the bill
Buckhead
line.
Look at that. and working out.
and working out.
No,
Don't
And
go there.
serving
Don't
the
go to that
greatest
motherfucker.
way. I
Listen.
made a great no.
Okay,
pause.
go ahead. Let
Because
me
this is the
pause.
part that kills me.
Let's go.
I said something in the beginning of this that I do every third Saturday of every month. Hashtag Lunchbag Atlanta. I serve the community. I'm gonna be there every Saturday. Check Instagram. That's a great way to meet me.
Every third Saturday.
Great way. If
Don't
you
go
genuinely
get a
want
lunch
to.
bag. But
You have to
But
come help
but
prepare
help
them.
her out.
Yeah.
Go help.
Listen.
Don't
Don't
go
come
get
pick
a
up.
lunch.
I'm not-
come pick up.
Don't
Hey,
go get a
it might
lunch.
be over with.
Right. Don't go get a lunch.
These
Go
are not
third.
for you. These are not for you.
Sheesh.
These are not for you.
Lord of
But
mercy.
yeah,
Hey, I'm here to see Cake Lady. I'm picking up a lunch bag.
Cake Lady is
It's
crazy.
not the stick though.
Hey,
Cake Lady is crazy. You should put that Cake Lady. That's my new nickname.
Hashtag.
I'm gonna put it in my bio for a little while. The
Yeah.
Cake Lady.
that's all we know.
You ain't the only one.
It's not all you know now.
It's not all you know now.
Now, yeah.
I'm
Absolutely
gonna quiz you
correct.
later. Hear what you see. What you actually.
He definitely failing that.
Yeah, I'm
He's
fucked.
done.
I'm fucked. Nah, I'm ready for it.
What so talking about hashtag lunch bag, what is it, lunch bag Atlanta?
Hashtag lunch bag Atlanta.
Lunch bag Atlanta. What got you into that? Because of course it's good to go do all these things for you, but that's leaning into the spirit of stewardship, giving to the world. Like what brought you to that?
So there was a hurricane that hit Houston in I think 2016, and so I flew home to help. One of my cousins, she works with like Drake and Travis Scott, and they were doing stuff, and there was the hashtag lunch bag in Houston had a community center full of donations, and we were giving them out. And then they started one in Atlanta. So I was like, oh, I'll bake the cookies. So I was making heart-shaped cookies, like 1,000 cookies every third Saturday. And my dumb ass, I'm decorating the cookies. I got carpal tunnel now.
Yeah.
She was like, oh, they could just be sugar cookies. It's fine. But me wanting to be excellent. But they're going to be cute. They're going to be decorated. So did that from up until COVID. What'd you say?
Cookies and do like this.
I said extra.
Extra.
Man,
Because they were diabetic too. They couldn't
I don't even like this shit.
All that shit.
I'm gonna show y'all the pictures. They were so cute though. They were so cute
That's
though.
hilarious.
And I had a little hashtag in the heart. It was perfect.
Man,
It
I'm
was
the type of
perfect.
asshole. I wish I knew her. I would walk past her and push that shit.
That's fucked up.
Sometimes.
You are a terrible person.
So COVID happened, and you know everybody's in the house. Nobody's thinking about our neighbors without homes. By the way, we do not call them homeless. We call them neighbors without homes because that's what they are. They're our neighbors. The thing happened to me, the abuse situation, and so for me, I needed to do something where I could not lose who I was because I felt myself. I was mad. I was angry. I didn't want to become bitter. I didn't want that situation to change me. And the only way I know how to get through things is to help somebody else. So I reached out to about 15 people that had volunteered with us before. I said, hey, I can't do this by myself, but I'm on the hunt for sponsorships. Do y'all want to join the core team? It's all volunteer based, but we operate like it's a job. And so 2021, Demarius, bless his heart, was still alive. And Tyrod Taylor and Tyrod's cousin, he had the Fit and Fuel meals. We were outside of PBE. Mm-hmm. We had soups. No, we had Alfredo and chili. And I gathered people, as many people as I could outside, set it back up. We had people handing out food here and there. Mind you, it's COVID. Nobody's really doing anything. And then from there, we just got it back up and running. We were at the Support Back Colleges hub. Then we went to Butler Street. And I was like reaching out to everybody, hey, sponsors, you can write it off. So from Crystal to Ty to Casey to Crew to Dennis, everybody I could think of, my entire network. I'm like, are you serving? Are you giving back? No? Okay, well, why don't you look at this opportunity? We're serving our neighbors without homes. And it also gives people, children and families, an opportunity to serve together and to give together and instill that in your children early. And I don't know, I've always been this way. Like, I don't remember my parents doing anything with us like that, but I do remember my parents getting a lot of help from other people with us because they were divorced, trying to figure it out, and we always had help. So my thing is, you know, help other people the way that you're helped, but also like some people are only one circumstance away from being in that position. Yeah. And for me, I was the apartment that caught on fire in July. I didn't lose everything, but I could not take everything. So, but some of my neighbors lost everything, and I was like, damn, that could have been me. If I was supposed to move to an apartment that burned down like 2 weeks after that. So it could have been me if I would have moved sooner. And what would I want someone to do? I would want someone to reach back and, you know, give me something and help me out. So that's how it started, and that's what just drives me, because I don't know, you're either in one problem, leaving one, or walking into another. And when I get to that next one, I want someone to be there to help me.
Let me ask this. Do you guys, and this is for everybody, have you ever felt like when you've been like in a state of angst or even possibly depression, that you felt like the only way to cope or deal is to be productive in a way? Because you literally just said it. Like, you was like, when I was going through what I was going through, I decided this is what I needed to go do. Like, I think, well, I'm gonna let y'all answer first.
Yeah, for me, definitely. I
immediately thought about your life.
Yeah, when I'm going through something, I feel like my natural reaction is to either go help or go do something, produce something.
Be busy.
Yeah, exactly. It one gets my mind away from something, but it gives me a uplift in my spirit to, like I said, go do something for somebody else or to do something productive for what I'm trying to do in life. And it gets my mind away from it, but it doesn't give me the opportunity to truly dive into it.
I was about to say, do you ever double back to fix
So
whatever it is?
that's something, in talking to y'all, I've been practicing trying to do is like, I know I need to do something to get my mind off of it, but you gotta double back. You gotta go and figure it out, because if not, it's just gonna fester.
Yeah. And
I agree. It does. When I am depressed, and I think I was up until last year, that's why I did it so much. That's why I was involved so much. But it was a good Band-Aid, but it didn't heal the actual cut that it was covering. So I had to go and figure out like how to stop the bleeding.
what about you, bro?
No.
I figured.
Yeah. No, I'm trying to just figure that shit out from whatever's going on, because I don't like to dwell on shit. And so if it's something, I'm just trying to fix it. And
What if you can't? Because it's hard to get to the root of some stuff.
So we've talked about that, right? And so my whole thing is, and that may work what y'all said. That's like, I should probably look into that. But my whole thing is, once I worry so much, I give it up. I give it up. And
You're
I've
good.
told you guys this a few times. Like, man, you know what? You can't do it. Fuck it.
Yeah.
God, go on, handle this. And I just move on with my life. And it's handled. Like, every time.
He does two things really well. He approaches face forward, whatever the issue is, but then he's also good if we can't find a resolution, I'm just gonna let that shit go.
Is that your faith?
Yes. For sure.
So that's what.
Yeah.
Going back to the question you asked, my goal this year was to have like undeniable faith, like, and really trust in that. Not just say I have it, but like really, I got it. You got it.
But
It's
with
fine.
that, I also look for the work. Like I said, like I try and try and try, and then sometimes I get overwhelmed with that, and it's like, you know what? Go on, just do your thing. And then he gives me signs and different things come in, and then it's handled, and then it's like, okay, cool.
But you can't.
And
I think that's a part of it. Like, I think we feel like I'm gonna let, like how you just said, I'm gonna let this go to God, right? So let's look at it like a balloon, right? So it's just like, here you go. And I think a lot of us have like a little string attached to it.
Yep.
Oh,
So just in case we need to be like,
you can control it, and you like, God got it.
I got it.
Let it go.
That's the beginning, though. Like that's my beginning.
And it's like today, I think I got an answer for it. So never mind.
Yeah.
And then when it come back to you, you like, damn, I really don't.
You go through all
and then
that.
God like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right.
But I still look into, trying to do other. But I don't know if it's gonna work.
So it's not necessarily a good thing.
Yeah, I don't think it's a good thing.
I don't think that's gonna work
because we're worrying about it more, which is why we're forcing ourselves to be busy or more productive.
Exactly.
Right? We're not doing that. I think I want to be able to do that and do everything else because I just want to, not because I'm trying to.
Like I literally talk to myself because it'll be on my mind, like because I do busy work all day, right? So I just be in my head. And so if I think about something, I be like, bro, chill, you tripping. Then I'll talk to God, and then in my own voice, I feel like that nigga be like, yeah, nigga, you tripping. I got it. So
that was just me being my little hood therapist. Like, because I noticed people do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, people be like, oh yeah, like I was really going through this, and then so then that was when I started to do this. You know what I'm saying? And
you can't do both, man.
It's like, but when did you go back and fix what you were going through part?
Right.
And they'll later say, oh, but then I started going to therapy. And it's like, oh, well, that's
want me to tell you the best part about it though? Like when you let it go and you don't even realize that the shit is handled. You done forgot about it and you done moved on like, oh,
the best feeling in the world.
That's it. All right, bet. Let's go.
Best feeling in the world. Best feeling in the world.
Yeah, that's so that's.
But that's with me, to your point. I couldn't. When the situation, it's nothing I could do. Like I literally could not do anything. I had to wait for court. I had to wait for all this. It took 3 years for anything to ever move. So I was like, well, I'm worried.
Oh, because it was during COVID.
Yeah, it was during COVID. And this is a situation where I knew I did nothing wrong, but I could not let it go because if I did, I was afraid somebody else was gonna die or he's gonna do it again, and he did do it again while he was out on probation waiting for the stuff with me. He had a problem for sure, but that was why, like, hashtag, it gave me something to the days that I was just like in my head and I was still mad at God and confused. It helped me focus on something else, and it shows you how much worse it can be. And it sounds so fucked up, but you're seeing that it could be worse. Like, be thankful that this is what you're going through and not that. It can always be worse. And sometimes you need that perspective, for sure.
Yeah, you could literally be dead.
Could literally be dead. So he could have killed me.
But back to what you were saying about like doing stuff because you felt like people do stuff. I actually want to get a kid this year because we used to be on an angel tree.
What did you say?
So
I don't know.
You said you want to get a kid?
Yeah.
This year you want to have a kid?
Not have a kid. So I want to
adopt a kid.
Not adopt. No. I want to sponsor.
Adopt, like in a way of like a holiday.
Yeah, I was getting there. I was getting there.
We heard it.
He was talking about the angel tree.
Yeah,
that's what
we used to be on something.
Jumped on my man's neck.
I don't know if y'all.
I've heard of angel tree. I've heard of angel tree.
But yeah, so we used to put our name and. A fortunate family will pick, your name off and get you what you have on your list. So I said I want to do that this year because, like, I came up like that.
Check with the post office. They actually do the kids who send letters to Santa.
Yeah,
they give those, like, whoever people volunteer to take a Santa letter, and they get the stuff that the kids.
She got a hand raised.
Pick me.
What do you want to do?
Let's talk about it. So I didn't say this, but I volunteer as a casa. Do y'all know what that is? It's a court appointed. It is a casa. Court appointed special advocate for neglected and abused children in DFACS. Okay. So I have a child that is assigned to me that's in the system. We're trying to get them adopted. My last child was born addicted to drugs. Mom's still in jail to this day. Was going through the system with foster care. Finally got her adopted. So they have kids that send in letters that you can adopt that are in, like, literally in foster homes, different age groups, and they are in need right now in Clayco. And I noticed do y'all know the Southside Aviator by chance? Mike and Marcus Gillum. I'll introduce y'all just from this proximity. But there's over 2,800 kids in the homeless education program. They live on, I'm gonna get the name wrong. It's a street that has all these motels on it.
Okay.
Not easy, but in this vicinity, in this area where there are kids in need that. Not saying one is better than the other, but if you're looking for that, I have some families that I know that would appreciate that. And if we wanted to challenge your friends and other friends to do the same thing, that'd be great. That would be amazing.
Yeah.
Adopt
Whatever
some
you want to do, tell me. I got you. I'm with you.
Cool.
I would love to help you find the kids.
I think we should, because we talked about like doing like charity work, but we was talking about maybe going to a school and talking to the boys or whatever. But what you're doing, I think we should do. With the bag lunches, we should definitely look into that, and probably, post it so other people can see, or whatever, just for the podcast.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We would love that.
I don't know when, but whenever.
Do a dropping dime sponsored.
Saturday.
Yeah, I know. I don't know which Saturday.
No, I'm with
During
it.
Mardi Gras.
Right.
Fuck them kids.
I wish I was going to Mardi Gras. I'm jealous.
But that's the first Saturday.
There you go.
I'm good. I'll be available the third.
Those be testing you, brother. Those be testing you.
I'll be available the third.
Nah, but let's figure it out for real.
For sure. I think that'd be great. We would love it. We're doing like back to school ones. We do so with our events. We also do something in addition. So. July is back to school. We give out over 500 backpacks filled last year. Thanksgiving, we do a big block party. So we get a chef prepared meal. We invite our neighbors in. We do free haircuts, mobile showers. We collect clothes throughout the year, set up a shopping experience. We give them toiletry bags, all the things. And it's always a good time. It's a DJ. Like, we make it fun and family friendly. Yeah. We make you want to come out. Cool. Like, it's not just boring. Cool. Yeah.
That's cool. But yeah, we should do that, especially as a podcast, because we still
we'll definitely promote this.
Yeah, we're trying to get out there too. So that'll
don't say that.
What did you say?
We'll help each other. I said we're trying to get out there also.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We're not using you. We just gonna
it's partnership.
No, it's okay to use people, bro. It's okay to use people.
Huh?
Yeah, I don't like
It's
that.
okay to use
Why it's
people.
okay? It's just okay
I
to
say
go
this all the
volunteer.
time. Like I literally
okay to
say
go
it's okay to
volunteer.
use me because if I have something, if I have a skill
just
set
like you're on
or
here,
whatever
right?
it is that I can help you,
Talking to a whole
use
group
me.
of people.
And I feel like we should. I feel like that's the only way for us to really grow our community again. We have to continue
Use your resources.
Yeah, to use our
it's
resources.
the context in which you look at it. Using somebody, I think, can be people see it as negative.
Yeah, I think
And
that's how it is.
It's not negative to use your resources.
Yeah.
You have your network for a reason. Use them. If you don't use
them.
them, what the fuck do you have them for?
Exactly.
Yeah, but I think I was about to say the wrong thing. I think hopefully most people would think about it the way.
He's saying it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
You sure?
when you say use people, I was hoping nobody went to. What you mean use me? Like nigga, I don't even know you to use
I
me.
think
but,
we
like,
do. We say that to be like, well, we don't want you to think that we just have you here because we just. No, you got me here because, and I got you here because this is a mutual thing. Okay, like yeah, for sure,
Exactly.
for sure,
It-
for sure.
Like even when
I told you, use your words, bro.
And he was talking. I mean, shit.
yeah, I mean, when I said like, yeah, use me or like use people, and everybody was like, what? Like, yeah, y'all ain't give me a chance to use my word. nigga.
Ain't that the song?
What?
Ain't that the song?
Until you use me,
You know that song? Okay, all right.
We're gonna get it. We're gonna run it back on the second time. We're gonna run it back on the
She
second.
done. She had her chance. Shit.
Yeah.
You talk. He's judging. Now I have to redo it at the end. It's
No,
fine.
Fine with me.
No, we're not doing that. We're not gonna, no, you get one chance and one chance
We
only.
do a rap song.
What?
Tupac changes.
you
That's
got
my
anything?
song.
It's okay.
Just the way I normally end it. So you guys
Oh,
go ahead.
no, I didn't have one.
So we always at the end
One
of
more
the
thing.
show.
No,
It's a third quote that I saw
It's the toughest podcast.
a rose. That
A rose grew in the
What did you mean by that? And how did that affect your life?
Hey,
All right, but no, go ahead, Wallace.
we always like to get a guest. This show is called Dropping Dimes to walk us out of here with a final dime. So if you had one dime to give to the people that are listening, what would it be?
Oh shit!
I thought I would have had one ready, but there's so many that go through my head. So I'm gonna keep.
give us that one. Because I feel like
So
that
many.
was-
There's
yeah,
so
I've
many.
seen so many.
So many.
There's
Get
so many dimes. I don't know which one is coming out. Which one's coming out?
Take your time.
No,
I'll play some music.
Don't take your time. Hurry the fuck up.
Just say, give us the
Okay.
I'll play some music in the background. Until we get to-
And then
Okay.
it should be banned in another 12 countries.
Okay. So my dime that I would drop today is you got 24 hours in every day. Maximize them.
she started with that shit.
That started with that?
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
before the cameras
Fuck
came.
what?
No, that I'm saying is real because that's what you.
Oh.
When you came in, he was like, "Hey, I wanted to say this for the pod, but
So I'm
I
gonna
don't know
say it
that's what it was.
again.
That's
My
it. That's
dime
exactly
that I'm
what it
dropping is there are 24 hours in every day.
And
Maximize them. Whatever you want to do, you can do, but it's on you to get it done. So maximize your 24 hours in every day and get the shit done.
cool.
That's what's up.
I need
shit
to write
Was
that
that a
down.
good dime?
That was good.
That was a
You
great
sure?
dime.
I
Yeah.
can find
That's
another
what
one.
you,
No,
you literally walked
that
in and
was
said
that was good
Because
enough.
you named everything you had to do. You was like, I got
that
24 hours and I'm going to maximize every minute.
Is that how I
Right.
said
That's
it?
how you said
God
it.
With my
damn.
arms and everything?
that.
Yeah.
Hands.
My hands been like this the whole time.
That's what we saw.
Snap. No,
That's what
before
we
the
saw.
camera.
I
He
didn't
said you had to do this. You named everything you was doing. You like, I got 24 hours in a day and I'm going to maximize every
Yeah,
minute.
that's what I
That's
Okay,
how he
shit.
saw it.
Oh,
I
all
just
right.
been like
She
this
probably
the
would say
whole
just like
time.
this.
And then he said, you think I'll be busy. She be busy.
And then that was when she went like that. Yep, that was what I saw.
So, yeah. Just
I
like that.
don't
right.
do that, but okay.
Nah, I think that's something that people need to realize.
sure. Me,
that
myself.
you have the time to do whatever you decide you want to do, and the accountability factor is if you don't.
I got all the excuses not to.
Stop making excuses.
Yeah,
Stop making excuses.
accountability factor is when you look in the mirror.
I'm just going with the old one that I already had.
Man, I was
Same
saying, I ain't
old.
gonna get up at
Right.
5. I'm gonna do it.
Then you don't want it bad enough, and that's okay
Nah,
as
for
long
sure.
as you okay with that.
Nah, for sure.
Because you gotta be okay with yourself. You gotta look at yourself in the mirror.
Especially getting out the shower. And if you don't like how you look when you get out the shower,
Take your ass to the gym.
don't complain.
You can work out at home.
Go
You
for
can do it
a
at
walk.
home. Do some plyometrics.
Go for a walk.
I
Calisthenics.
went for a walk this morning, man.
See,
Take
very
a
There's a
stick.
tree.
Say my
There's a
knees.
tree
Say
down.
my knees.
Damn
You said cut
power
a tree
line.
down?
No,
Nah,
trees
trees
down.
down in
Power
my-
Oh,
line.
it sure
Yeah.
was.
Oh yeah, that's a workout too. We was just talking about that shit.
Cutting trees?
Man, it was a tree down in my backyard. I was swinging the axe.
That is a good-
My back was ripped.
That's probably a good like stress reliever too.
Hell yeah.
I want to go to a
swinging the
rage
axe
room.
is- You should not fucking be swinging the axe
should.
to.
Can you videotape that, please?
Rage room. Why you want to see
I don't
me?
know. I just feel like
Oh
you
man,
got some shit that just needs to be
you
out.
don't know
Let it
me,
out.
bro. You don't know
My
me.
bad.
Nah, I let it out in the gym.
Yeah.
I can
So
see
the
that.
rage room, I think it's either gonna make me stressed, because they say if you go in there, you're not stressed, you leave stressed.
Yeah.
If you go
I
in
can
there
see that.
stressed, you leave de-stressed. It's very
Well,
weird.
don't go to the gym that day then.
I know, right?
God damn.
I'm gonna have.
Are you like one of the people that slam the weights down?
You
Hey,
ain't
bro.
seen my workout video?
Bro, her and was it Jessica?
Oh yeah,
Bro, they
Jazz.
feel like they in a goddamn college football weight room. Weight just be
Slam
slamming.
weights.
All right,
Jumping
so-
out
They can't go to Planet
So I'm about
Fitness.
to say, getting kicked out of Planet Fitness is what's shaking.
Where we want to? Okay.
Can't go to Planet
They be
Fitness.
on, bro.
So I have like arm days. I have plyo days where I'm jumping. I like that. Like I'm still an athlete. You know,
Nah, she trained like that for real.
we do ply days and all that. Yeah. So, you know,
That's for sure.
He don't want no parts of that. He don't want no parts of that.
what he can't.
Yeah, you ain't keeping up with her.
Chill out, man.
Yeah, she'll run circles around you.
Yeah. No, I won't.
I know she won't.
I believe it.
I won't.
If you don't believe in yourself, I believe it.
No, it's okay.
Thank
You
you.
got it.
Thank
got
you.
it,
I'm glad you know. Now, in like, because I'll push up her ass right now.
She didn't show you no pussy.
Let's
Oh
go.
well.
I don't, listen, I don't ever write down from a challenge.
No, you got
So don't ever do that. We
this
can go
is-
get some
this
sweatpants
is-
real quick.
This is
Nah,
not.
don't do
This
that.
is not what
I
dropping.
can put a jacket,
We do not
blanket on.
challenge
You got
boobs.
these.
I don't care about these boobs.
I
don't care about these boobs.
Oh,
love
you
it.
ain't ready
If you
today.
gonna
It's
talk,
okay.
you back it up.
Exactly.
If you gonna talk, you back it up.
What I'm saying
I'm very
is,
competitive.
I'm not scared. What I'm saying is, you just it took next time. That's all you got to
Oh, so
stir
she
in.
can come back now?
You got your I'm saying just for the push up.
Hey,
You got your makeup.
Sound like
and
you
all
scared,
that.
that's
Who
all.
cares? I don't
You
care
got your
about that.
nails.
Sound like you
I
scared.
work out with these nails.
Hey man, come on.
Hey, man.
I'm trying to save you from Brandon.
Me?
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Cause Brandon, that man is on his shit.
Where?
Fuck no.
If all hearts and minds are clear,
Look,
Nah, they not.
anybody,
Yeah,
anybody,
I got
They not.
hey,
we got
that nigga, that, hey, boy.
that nigga different.
Go ahead,
man.
Man, I ain't want to say it.
Hey,
But that nigga, boy,
hey,
it's a
I
different
do.
episode.
I do want
Different
to take. I do want to take a second and say thank you for coming on.
Yeah, we definitely do appreciate you.
We
Thanks
do.
for giving us some of your time.
Yeah.
Letting us borrow a little bit of your
She
space.
uses all of it.
I'm
All of
sorry
it.
I was late.
Yeah. And it's
Nah.
cool. Just show up with some shit when you show up late. At least something.
Bro, I was a little hungry.
I hope that you all were able to take something from this episode, from all of us. I mean, Miss Ariel was amazing, but Brandon was on his shit today.
And we appreciate that, brother. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for showing up, man.
Yeah, nah, I do appreciate all the
She ain't
things.
coming back, bro.
Why? Because I'm
See,
laughing.
this is
She got
why.
right
See,
on
the
to
last female guest we had, I wasn't here.
Yeah, you
Now
right.
we got
Yeah,
you
scared.
first for me,
Okay.
and I don't like it. All right, this has been another.
Wait, why don't you like it?
This has
Man.
been another
Yeah.
episode. Of,
So we're not done yet. All right, go ahead, B.
Oh, do your
If
thing.
all hearts and minds are clear,
Yes.
I'm good, baby.
we appreciate you guys. Thanks for letting us borrow a little bit of your
A
time,
little bit.
a little bit of your space,
Just a little bit.
to come through and do what we do, man. That's just talk.
Yep.
We definitely do appreciate Ms. Ariel coming through and talking, just
Yeah.
giving us that energy, all that good stuff. So, man, until next time, we'll see y'all. We love y'all.
Cool.
All love, baby.
Oh, y'all ain't, she didn't give us socials or nothing.
Oh, we still
Hey,
here.
we had-
We still here. We ain't gonna
Fool y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
no.
I usually do that part, but I
rush. Yeah,
So you
off
was
your
slipping?
shit.
You was slipping?
God damn.
I told you I didn't want you back, so that's probably why. But I'm sorry. But give your socials and where they can follow you and all the the websites for the bag lunches
The
and
next
all that
hashtag.
stuff. Yeah.
the hashtag and all that
Yes.
shit.
So my personal Instagram is LOVEARI _2112. Love Ari _2112. Hashtag Lunchbag Atlanta, completely spelled out. Hashtag Lunchbag Atlanta. The Crystal Renee Hazlett Foundation, the CRH Foundation on Instagram. And my bakery, Sweet Monrose Bakery, on Instagram as well. We also have the website, www.sweetmonrosebakery.com. I said that really fast. Sorry.
Slow it down.
www.sweetmonrosebakery.com. I speak fast sometimes. And yeah.
Buy a cake. Buy some cake pops.
Cake pops.
Some cinnamon
Cinnamon rolls. The
Cinnamon
best you'll
rolls.
ever have.
There you go.
You.
We don't know yet.
But yeah, I hope that y'all come serve. If you don't serve with me, serve with somebody.
Yeah.
That's all we care about is everybody serving in this world. So
Cool.
There you go.
All right, now we done.
Now, if all hearts and minds are clear,
We good.
It's a good day, man.
How long was this fucking show? God damn.
again, we appreciate you. We love y'all.
Oh no, you supposed to do the. All right.
This how I'm feeling inside. Every line